In 2009, we established a new affiliate of Seven Hills Foundation called Seven Hills Global Outreach. The intent of this new affiliate was then, and remains today, a tangible expression of the recognition for those Seven Hills employees who have come to America from 42 foreign countries, many of whom are some of the poorest on earth. With a humble beginning, we have, through partnership with our local staff diaspora and indigenous partners, grown to support economic development, healthcare, education, water and sanitation, and microcredit programs in 9 countries, assisting nearly 17,000 men, women, and children. The growth of Seven Hills Global Outreach and the work we do to uplift the poorest of the poor in Sierra Leone, Ghana, Kenya, Liberia, Bangladesh, Guatemala, Haiti, Jamaica, as well as here in the U.S., could never have been made possible without the support of our many determined Seven Hills staff, volunteers, and supporters. Among these many, however, I want to acknowledge 4 who took a leap of faith with me and committed their time, energy, and significant financial resources to those in desperate need. In recognition of their selfless determination and committed resolve to others, I'm so happy to recognize 4 Seven Hills Global Heroes for 2009 to 2013. Anthony Consigli, John Altamari, Chris and Michelle Murphy, and Bill Davis. In their own words, these are their stories.
So at Seven Hills Foundation, the goal and the mission is to empower people to overcome significant challenges. And those challenges take the form of mental challenges and physical challenges. And the great work that's done there helps people have the tools to live the best life that they possibly can live. It lets them do that with dignity and provides them a future of hope. So what Dr. Jordan has done is he's taken that same mission and applied it to Seven Hills Global Outreach.
Seven Hills is a little different than other organizations doing overseas work in that, you know, we're not going in there and just dropping cash on them or trying to force our culture or ways on them in doing projects. That we're basically infusing some capital and allowing the local people to put it to the best use and helping them do that.
You know, one of the things that I've always respected about Seven Hills, the foundation, is this notion that it's not a handout, it's about creating a tangible return on investment.
This is not an organization that identifies a project and throws money at it. It's an organization that builds on relationships, it listens to the people in the community, and then lets the people determine what is best for them, what project is best for them. And that may take the form of digging wells, installing a sanitation system, or starting a micro business. But it is the community that drives that.
All of the things that Seven Hills is trained to do, those skills are transferable over to Sierra Leone, and I think that there's a learning opportunity. The things that you do in Sierra Leone can help make Seven Hills locally a much better service organization.
If you look at the employee populations of Seven Hills, you look at Worcester, you look at Boston, and you realize that these are sort of immigrant communities. The idea of being able to give back or to create sort of a quid pro quo with an employee base by actually doing something in the part of the world where they come from, and in fact where future Seven Hills employees or service providers may also come from. There's something very clever and special about that, I think.
My wife and I had a tragedy in our family. We lost our daughters, Shauna and Megan, and we wanted to do something really special for them and have a big impact in saving lives. We take so much for granted, and the basic things that we expect of clean water and electricity are just not taken for granted over there. And with our donations, we can make an incredible impact on the quality of their life, and there's no better feeling than to make the world a better place than when we came here. Because when you share your vision with us, we feel we're part of that vision, and we feel like we are now accountable to help make that vision come true, and that to us is a purpose. It gives these people hope.
Generosity, while it may get channeled into a little village out in the middle of nowhere where maybe 500 lives our change forever for the positive also ports very nicely over to a project that's being done in Southampton or anywhere else. It all ties together.
And when you see that, when you're actually there and you see it and touch it and smell it and get to meet the people, you can't help but be changed. And I think that's where the inspiration started.
I'd like to thank these extraordinary men and women, Bill, John, Anthony, and Chris and Michelle. They've answered the questions. If not me, then who? And if not now, then when? So in recognition of their selfless service, Seven Hills Foundation honors them this year as our 4 Seven Hills Global Heroes. If you'd like to help with our efforts around the world, please contact us at www.sevenhillsglobaloutreach.org. Thank you so much for your continued support. We need it, we appreciate it. Thank you.